distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today, I want to share with you my opinion, and I'm looking forward to your comments. I started to work for this company in 1993. I borrowed 3,000 yuan to build my business, and now we have more than 2,000 stores nationwide, more than 8,500 employees. This is a total retail sales with an annual compound growth of 12%. The moderator mentioned we are part of the snack industry in China with a total market value of 90 billion, and this industry also grew by 17% annually. In the future, China will be more urbanized. This is a piece of good news for the snack retail industry. Now let's look at our consumers. In total, we have 14 million consumers, 14 million members of Laiyifen. More than 30% of them were born after 1985, and more than 10% were born after the 1990. So in the future, we will focus more on the younger generation. This is a very important challenge for us. By 2050, there will be 400 million old people or middle-aged people in China. So we need to create new products for this new category, for this new segment of consumers. This chart shows our channels. Laiyifen focuses on traditional channels of physical stores. Actually, we started to build our online platform in 2006. We have our website, www.laiyifen.com, and we also have apps on mobile phone. And this year, we have in total 3 million app users or app users. Currently, online accounts for more than 10% of our total sales. Not very much. I hope in the future the number will grow. 70% of our sales online comes from the mobile platform, and we also have WeChat store and other channels. This is our brand image. From 1999 until today, we have in total 8 versions of our logos. Because we know that consumers pay more attention to the surroundings where they shop, so we change the logo, change the ambient, change our stores in line with the changing time. Now we have upgraded 30 to 40 stores, and we opened a new store in Huaihai Road with this new image and new logo. Well, this is what I'm really proud of. The current administration of China attaches great importance to domestic brands, and we were very fortunate. In last November, we were selected by Premier Li Keqiang as the official snack of China to entertain head of states from 16 countries. Well, we didn't attend any kind of bidding. Actually, the government chose us without us knowing. So that shows the leadership attaches great importance to domestic brands, including Laiyifen. We have a very solid system, a sales system. So we have a large number of consumers. We may have some direct consumers, but one consumer equals 3 real consumers, because maybe a mother from a family will purchase the snacks, but the snacks will be shared by the whole family. And one of our products is the best, is the most popular. Until today, this product has been sold for 10 billion units. And in 2015, this product covers 30% of our channels, that is small nuts, walnuts. What I want to trying to convey is that with good business model, with good products, and with a strong focus, your brand can be popular worldwide. Last November, we partnered with Star of China. As a result, we could have exposure for more than 300 million consumers. And this is our business model. Well, everybody talks about direct sale and direct sourcing. As a matter of fact, 17 years ago, we started to use the same concept, direct supplier and direct sale. We source from the best suppliers, not only in China, but also around the world. And we also have very strict selection process for the products we source. We look at consumers' demand, what consumers want, and then we source the raw material and produce the products that consumers want. So suppliers manufacture for us to meet the real demands and needs of consumers. So this is what we've been focusing on, the supply chain management and the suppliers management. We also invited a third party for auditing. Apart from auditing by ourselves, we also invite the third party to audit the products from our suppliers. This is our corporate culture, which was designed in 2005. First, conscience. Second, good value chain. If we have conscience, only when we have conscience are we able to have good supply chain or value chain. So what do we mean by conscience? We believe corporate culture will have a huge impact on the caliber of our employees, which will have a direct impact on the quality of production and products. So we attach great importance to moral standards or to values. If you have very good conscience, then a lot of risks can be avoided. Second, a good value chain, a good supply chain. Only with a good value chain are we able to have smooth operation. So over the years, we attach great importance to the cash flow across the value chain, and we also take the profit sharing very seriously. We strike a very good balance between the suppliers, the farmers, the manufacturers, and the consumers. Otherwise, the one chain, one of the partners on the supply chain may not work very efficiently, leading to deterioration of product quality. These are the sourcing basis of Laiyifen. We source from across the globe. Currently, we source from 15 countries. For example, a manufacturer from Belgium makes biscuits and thin biscuits, and we also have a very good product which is manufactured by suppliers in Korea, South Korea, which is a top-notch manufacturer, a top-notch OEM. Previously, we always believe made in China is the best, but we hope consumers in China will be able to enjoy snacks from all over the world. We will choose the best products from across the globe so that Chinese consumers can enjoy what they want from different suppliers around the globe. And our manufacturing plants are located in different parts of China. Take Xinjiang, for example. There are a lot of suppliers in Xinjiang, in Mongolia, and Yunnan, because Yunnan is home to the best quality walnut. So we set up our plants where the raw materials or the ingredients are, so that we can make the best quality products. This is our focus on health. Consumers want to be healthy. I think Chinese diet is more healthy or healthier than Western diet. But because of some sensational events, people have this kind of conception, believing food safety in China is very poor. Actually, diet in China is very healthy. Moreover, we source more from organic source. Take dates, for example, it is organic. It's from Xinjiang province. And for dried tofu, we used vegetable-based oil to process the dried tofu. And taste is also very important because taste is the most important feature of snacks. So we strike a very good balance between these different factors. This is our supply chain management system. For the urban area, in 2009, we spent a fortune on the SAP system, covering the retail points and the back office. Moreover, with this system, we are able to analyze the big data. We'll be able to know which new products sell well and which products don't. And we are able to see the ups and downs in different sales points and different cities. And for some parts, we partner closely with our suppliers so the ingredients can be traceable. Suppliers must provide the auditing reports, and we also have our own labs for the quality of ingredients. Only after passing these tests will the ingredients be sent, or will be the products sent to our sales points. Although suppliers have already audited their products, but we have another round of sampling to make sure the products are safe. Recently, We invested in a leading CNAS testing center. Once we got that certification, then our report will also be recognized by the nation. We bought a lot of devices, testing devices from the United States for testing. Well, you may say Laiyifen is very expensive. I think the premium is reasonable because our products are really good. By adding more sugar and more salt, you can reduce cost. But instead, we reduce the content of sugar and content of salt so that the price is higher. So premium price but premium quality. So I think our products are good value for money. Now I want to share with you our IT system. In 2003, we started to build our IT system. And SAP was launched in 2009, but in 2006, we worked with IBM and Hisense to build our IT platform. Now we have realized mobile office 3 years ago. So for managers from Laiyifen, you can make your decision wherever you are using mobile platforms. These are the future. But this kind of devices or applications are already very popular in developed countries. Take Amazon, for example. You can simply press a button and then the goods will be delivered to your house. But it is not feasible in China because of the high cost. But we have already done our research and study. Once the conditions are mature, this kind of program will be rolled out. We want to provide convenience to consumers anytime, anywhere. You can place your order using your mobile phone. You can place your order on Tmall.com so that consumers will be able to enjoy convenient and delicious snacks from Laiyifen. This is our English logo, Lyfen. Each letter represents an important message. L represents love, and Y stands for young. So we are trying to improve our brand image so that younger generation may love our products as well. F stands for fun. We are not selling products, but also we are selling happiness. And E stands for energy, and N stands for innovation and new.
Laifen right now is building, I would say, the first retailers museum in the world. We hope that we will be able to open this museum in next March. We hope that by that time we will be able to introduce the 5,000 years of history of culinary of China to the world. Recently, we are installing TV monitors in our stores so that our consumers, when they come to us to the stores, they can see the real-time situation in our factories so that we have a transparent supply chain, so that consumers can see the fully automated supply chain system. We have a long-distance monitoring of all our suppliers so that you can check the real-time manufacturing and production processes of our products in our suppliers. And I do believe that consumers have the right to see these things, and we are on the way to build the whole system. And there are numerous innovations in all of this work. That's all for my sharing, and I look forward to your critical comment. For entrepreneurship, now is the Q&A time. The floor is open. Madam Yu. There is the so-called survival rules for e-commerce business. First, winners take all. Second, you have to burn out lots of money. Third, there is lack of profitability or unprofitable business. So my question is that, are you number one in this industry? Because for e-commerce, you need a platform. And if you rely on platform, you have to be the number one. Otherwise, it's difficult for you to survive as the number two platform. That's a very good question. We are thinking about this issue too. In terms of e-commerce, we are number 5 in this industry. We're not number 1 e-commerce platform. Why is that? A lot of people say that we are the so-called sleeping giant or sleeping lion. Almost all of the e-commerce platforms in this industry are burning the money thrown in by the investors. They are not profitable. And in today's world, it's wrong to not embrace the internet. It's not right not to embrace capital either. We are also active in expanding our scale and attracting capital, but we are relatively conservative. However, we are ready to build a stronger platform, e-commerce platform in the future. Thank you. Any other questions? Laiyifen, LYF, is a very successful story in China with very good brand, and they built a business model for this industry. Hello, Madam Yu. My question is, I just heard that you have a very strong culture. So my question is, for your own employees, what did you do to make your own employees to buy in to this kind of a culture, so that they can promote this kind of culture to your consumers in this market? Wow, thank you. A very professional question. A good business, a good company needs a very complete culture. Even though employees are from very different backgrounds, however, once they join the same company, there should be shared vision and shared values. So we have a lot of corporate culture activities. For example, since the founding of our company, every year we have a very important town hall meeting. Everybody is invited, and a lot of employees will voluntarily prepare all kinds of programs for this event, and this is also an event for the recognition of our employees. I remember that 3 years ago, we rented a place at the Superbrand Mall for 3 days in straight, and all of the employees were invited from 1 to 2 p.m. till 8 in the evening. And we did the summary of work of the year. We set the new goals there, announced the new goals for the year, and we also share the achievements that we made last year, and what will be the shared goal for next year and the vision. And I believe that this is the basic thing that we need to do, that is recognition to our employees for their hard work. We also have a Sunshine Fund. We built a Laiyifen Hope School in southern part of China, and for 7 to 8 years, this Sunshine Fund will fund your children's education. If our employees have difficulties support their own child's or children's education, and we take all of our employees as our own family members. We are a manufacturing business and also a retail business. We need our frontline employees to serve our customers wholeheartedly, and that requires us first to serve them. Madam Yu, what you talked about in your presentation that really impressed us is this very complete supply chain system, which seems to us is already very comprehensive. In the future, I'm sure going to make more innovations in this area. So my question is, what kind of supply chain innovation upgrading that you are planning or you will do in the future? Well, a very professional question. We did our very basic supply chain infrastructure first in the past few years. Now we imported the most advanced #1 brand supply chain management system from Japan. We use the WMS system from them. We are also doing WTS right now. With those kind of systems, we hope that with this kind of a QR code or barcode, every batch of our products can be traced in every store. In other words, all of the products sold in each and one of our stores will be traceable. And this is also about management of freshness of products. We have 5 turnover days for our inventories, for our warehouse, and 18 days for our retail stores. We are very strict on this, and we have positioned ourselves as a leading company in this industry, and so we are very accurate, even in minutes. Thank you.